Sounds can be written using what is called the International Phonetic Alphabet. So let's look at the International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA, chart. You can follow along at the International Phonetic Association.org. So you can see the row at the top here are the places of articulation. The column on the side are the manners of articulation. Let's take a closer look. Look at these two symbols, the bilabial plosives, or stops. So whenever we see two sounds in one box, the one on the left is voiceless, the one on the right is voiced. So the symbol on the left, as we can see, is a voiceless bilabial stop, and the symbol on the right is a voiced bilabial stop. So let's listen to those sounds. You can follow along by going to the International Phonetic Association.org.
Pa, apa,
Pa,
What did you notice about that sound? That sound is actually aspirated.
Pa, apa,
apa,
That sound is also aspirated. All right, let's listen to the bilabial, the voiced bilabial.
ba, aba,
Ba,
ba, aba,
aba.
All right, so you can hear that the consonant sounds are said with one vowel sound after it or in between two vowel sounds. So if we go down, we see the bilabial nasal. Since it's on the right, we know that it's voiced. Let's listen to it.
Ma, ama,
Ma,
ma, ama,
ama.
All right. So those are what you would expect. You would expect for a voiceless bilabial to be written with a P, and a voiced bilabial to be written with a B, and a bilabial nasal to be written with an M. Next, we have our bilabial trill. That's written with a capital B. So you might not be familiar with this sound, so let's make sure we listen.
Bra, abra,
Ra,
bra, abra,
ara.
All right. Next, we see that this box is empty. Empty boxes mean that either this sound has not been discovered in any of the world's languages, or it's a duplicate of another symbol. So it doesn't need another symbol. Let's go to the bilabial fricatives. First, we have the voiceless bilabial fricative.
Fa, afa,
Fa,
fa, afa,
fa.
And the voiced bilabial fricative.
Va, ava,
Va,
va, ava,
va.
All right, so that's all for our bilabials. Next, let's look at these labiodentals. First, we have our nasal labiodental, written with an M with this little hook.
Ma, ama,
Ma,
ma, ama,
ma.
All right, this sound is relatively rare in the world's languages. Next, we have the labiodental tap or flap.
Ba, aba,
All right, that one is also relatively rare. Next, we have our labiodental fricatives. The voiceless,
fa, afa,
fa,
fa, fa,
fa,
right? Then the voiced,
va, ava,
va,
va, va,
va,
all right? Then we have the labiodental approximant.
wa, awa,
wa,
va, va,
ava.
All right, that's all of our bilabials and labiodentals. Now we can look at our dentals, alveolars, and postalveolars. So first we have our alveolar stops, written with a T and D, as we would expect. Let's take a listen.
da, ata,
Ata,
So again, we can hear that that one is aspirated.
ta, ta,
ta,
And that one is aspirated as well. Let's listen to the voiced.
da, ada,
ada,
da, da,
da,
All right, then the alveolar, or sometimes dental, nasal.
na, ana,
na,
na, na,
ana,
Next, we have the trill.
ra, ara,
ara,
ra, ra,
ra,
All right, this trill, usually an alveolar trill, is written with the regular R because this sound is actually more common than the other R-like sounds, as in the alveolar tap or flap. Let's listen.
ra, ara,
ra,
va, va,
ara,
Right. Next, we have our dental or interdental fricatives. This is the voiceless one.
tha, atha,
atha,
fa, fa,
tha,
And our voiced.
tha, atha,
ada,
va, va,
tha,
Next, we have our alveolar fricatives. These are sometimes called sibilants as well.
sa, asa,
sa,
sa, sa,
asa,
And the voiced.
sa, aza,
za,
za, za,
aza,
Then we have our post-alveolar fricatives.
sha, asha,
asha,
sha, sha,
sha,
All right, now we have the voiced post-alveolar fricative.
Ja, aja,
aja,
za, aja,
ja,
So this sound is similar to what we have in English, like in pleasure. Now I have the lateral fricative.
hla, ahla,
hla,
hla, ahla,
ahla,
And the voiced lateral fricative.
la, alla,
la,
la, ala,
ala,
All right, then we have our approximant, usually an alveolar approximant.
ra, ara,
ara,
ra, ara,
ra,
Then we have our lateral approximant.
la, Allah,
la,
la, Allah.
ala.
All right, that's all for this video. We'll continue looking at the rest of the chart in our next video.